Hello, guys. We're here. Don't you worry. Sorry about running late. It's no big deal. We got so much news for you today. I'm trying to get one of my thumbnails to send so I can upload it to Rumble. Whatever reason, it's refusing to. It says it's sending, but it's not receiving into my email. I don't know why. Try to see if it comes in a smaller size. Guys, I got my 1 year anniversary for the show today. I'm pretty excited to show you guys. Work was pretty good though, not too shabby. I was doing some route sequencing today, so I'm trying to get like all the streets figured out because my notes are not accurate. It just drives me nuts because believe it or not, I have a little ADD and I just have everything has a place and a purpose, and it's the best. It's the best. Everything has to have a purpose. But yeah, and Trent's running a little late. He'll be here in about 5 minutes, so here we go.
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Disclaimer, not financial advice. We're not liable for any personal financial decisions. This show was created for entertainment purposes only. So let's get to it, guys. This show was created. Weird. This table is so short. You guys ready to rock? You can see how professional we are. We are on top of everything today. Oh my goodness. I'm coming. Don't you worry about a thing. I haven't left you today. Do. Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host today, T-Square. Still moving stuff around. See, that's how professional we are. We are skilled. Guys, if you haven't already, smash that golden like button, guys. Get them likes popping in here. Let's get them going. Guys, I have a subscribe bell too. Your ring-a-ding-ding and your... Oh, that was a bad ring. Ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding. And you can find us over there on YouTube and over there on Kick. Well, it's weird. See that camera angle? Like I could go away. No, maybe not. I'm just going crazy. Over there on Kick and Rumble. Guys, smash it. Follow us on all the platforms. Get the algo out. Get it boosted, man. We appreciate you guys. What is going on today? What is going on, man? I got some fingerprints on my glasses. Just driving me nuts, dude. See if I can get them off. All right. Did you guys see what happened to Picoin today? Or am I the only one that saw that? Freaking got listed on Coinbase. You can now buy Picoin on Coinbase. It's just something that we got to throw in Trent's face when he gets on here. Pi, boom, bang, baby. That's right. Up a little bit today. 82% down for the year. But hold on. Where's Cordano at? we got to throw some shade at Cardano. Cardano's down, well, 62%. I guess we're not too far off, but hey, Cardano had a nicer run. It had a nicer run, so I'm feeling pretty good today. Looking at that 33%. We got River coming in at 21%, Tau coming in at 13%. Wow, it's actually been quite a bit of movers kind of coming in here. Hex, Akash, Syrup, Floki, Turbird. Did you guys expect a move today, or was it just me, man? Let's head on over to the. We'll skip the news. Let's head on over to CoinGlass. And CoinGlass, we are going to look at. Let's look at the market data for ETFs. We'll head on to Bitcoin. USD. Grayscale dumping, man. Fidelity buying, Arkham buying, BitB buying, and BTC someone's buying. Dude, nobody knows what the heck's going on. Everything's going up and down, up and down, up and down. Welcome in, Trent. How are you?
Yes, welcome to myself. Guys, I almost didn't make it. As you know, there may or may not be Iranian missiles coming off of a ship in the Pacific Ocean headed to California.
Here, so, right? Man, did you see what the
dodged a couple of them on my way over here?
Did you see what the Iranians did?
What?
So there's this theory going on right now. So they appointed the Ayatollah's son as a new supreme leader, right? But nobody's seen him, and they said that he was injured. And so what they did when they appointed him the new leader, they brought a cardboard cutout of him. I'm not even kidding. And so Trump was all like, I'm going to take advantage of this. And he was in the White House. He goes, guys, check this out. And he pulls the curtain back of a picture frame. He's like, we got the Ayatollah here in the White House. And it's the cardboard cutout of the Ayatollah.
Oh, my God.
The ultimate troll. And I was like, oh, my gosh. I should try to find that video on X, dude. I was dying. And so the theory is behind it. So the Ayatollah's son, right? His whole entire family died of that bombing. His dad died, his wife died, his kids died, his brothers died. And the theory is that he miraculously lived just injured. But the theory is that they don't want a regime change. So they made the Ayatollah's son the new supreme leader because he's already dead. He's unkillable technically. So they don't need to replace anybody, and they don't worry about the U.S. killing him because he's already dead, and he has never been in public. So that's the theory behind why it is. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Right.
Trent,
I think they're all dead, don't you?
I honestly do, bro. You want my honest opinion? I think he died. I mean, you're gonna tell me that you're in the same room with everybody and you're the only one that walks away? I mean, that's very small, very, very small, and then you automatically escape without anyone finding you. Then unfortunately,
that's harder to believe than Bitcoin pumping to 90K. Actually, Bitcoin pumping to 90K is more believable.
I agree. I hate CCP. They want Taiwan really bad. Trent, what do you have today for hydration? I just got water, guys, but I also have something special.
Yes. Well, something special, he says. Guys, I've got 1,000,000 rhymes from Monkish Brewing Company.
Trent, I think I got you beat today in alcohol percentage.
Really? Oh, well, I mean, if it's what I think it is, then yeah. I've got 8.2% alcohol by volume. This is a hazy, double dry hopped, double IPA. And it says Beer Hope Love on the side of the can. That's their slogan. You know, the guy that founded the brewery used to be a gypsy. He has a PhD in New Testament studies, and he used to teach New Testament at a college. And he started home brewing in his garage, and then his stuff took off. People loved it. Like when he would take brews to like home brewing associations or whatever. Like people loved it, and then his stuff took off, and he was like,
"Invite JJ."
And then he was like, "Wow, I can make a lot more money brewing beer than I can as a college professor." And he's like, I love teaching, but like I have to jump on this opportunity. And there you go.
That's how you do it too.
Here's our ASMR pop.
You know, I have some friends that are really into D&D, and I'm like, hey, you guys, teach me how to play, and so they might come over and show us.
Here's the poor, as opposed to the rich. Guys, if you buy Pepe, you're going to be poor. And if you buy solid coins like Cardano and XRP, and of course, we talked about this the other night, weighting your portfolio with Bitcoin, guys, as long as life doesn't liquidate you, as long as you don't have to sell your assets in order to pay your bills, then you're going to be rich given enough time. So,
Trent, you know what's going to happen when we get rich enough? We can start our own beer company. We're going to put Bible verses on each of the bottle caps. And we'll be down the beer. All right, so I got something special, Trent. So
let's see
here
it.
it is, guys. Let's pay attention to where I'm at. It's this box, guys. It's a box. It's still sealed. So we're gonna open it up and see what's in said box. Any guesses, Trent?
Well, is it moonshine?
Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out. Just gotta slowly cut it open.
I thought you said there's alcohol in it.
I don't know. We have to figure it out, right?
Hey, what's up, Nana Republic?
Nana Republic? You mean Banana Republic?
No, just Nana Republic.
Oh my goodness, guys. What is this? What is this? What did Trent send me? It's our 1 year anniversary present for ourselves. I gotta pull it out. What is this? What? What is this? It's not out of this is not garbage. Let me see. We gotta it has a cap? Oh, open it up. Look, it has a cap. What? Oh, the cap fights you. Fight the cap. We gotta hold it open. Something just fell out. That was glass. Check it out, guys. What is this?
Is that a stout?
It says, I actually don't know what it says. It says a legend of Bithir. Now, right, what's this? What's this yellow?
This isn't the one you were telling me about, is
What's
it?
this little yellow tab say? Let me read
Caution,
it. It says,
that's what it says. I worked at a truck
warning,
wash. We know
this
how to
beer is
read
strong.
hazard signs.
This beer is strong. Do not exceed 35 milliliters in one sitting. It's 330 milliliters. What's this say? You guys see that number right there?
It's 75%.
75% bottle of beer, guys. 75% bottle of beer.
It has to taste awful.
Well, that's not what the point says. I gotta read this. So give me a second. I gotta pull up my hat. It says, within this bottle, captured within each bottle, a Scottish Bithir fire, a blend of pure Scottish water and its finest golden grain, fortified by fire. Ingredients: grain, spirit, beer, water, barley, wheat, hops, and yeast. Store and serve. Store in a cool place. This beer may contain sediment. Store upright and serve carefully. Please see neck label for bottle on the BBE dates. UK Chief Medical Officers, don't recommend for a pregnant woman. Says the legend of Bithir. Through the mist of time, the ancient Scotland, a legend was born by the deepest water and the purest fire. Too fierce for its native land, it broke free with it unleashed upon the world. Imported by Meridian BV.
I don't know how they
Strongest
can
fortified beer.
I don't know how they can even call this a beer. This is ludicrous, guys. Like my highest percent bottle of bourbon.
Well, that didn't break. That's what fell out. A little glass, a little beer shot glass.
My highest percentage bottle of bourbon is 63.7%. Guys, and this is barrel proof, by the way. Barrel proof means that the strength that it comes out of the barrel is the strength that goes into the bottle. It means it wasn't watered down at all. So I don't even know how they call that a beer. That thing is ludicrous.
Ludicrous. Just bam. You can't even chug it, Trent. They gave you a little serving glass because you can't have that much beer in it.
Yeah. Do you have a quart to put in it or something?
Fire. No. So I'm gonna use a quart that I have lying around.
How do they expect, like, once you open it, what do they want you to do when you open it? You can't drink all of it.
Right? You can't. It's technically it's only 10 servings max daily. And I honestly don't think I can handle 10 servings or at one sitting. Like I could do like half a serving, like half a shot, and that's all I need.
He said you would be a nut to chug that.
Dude, you get alcohol poisoning from drinking this whole thing, right, Trent? Trent, that would give you alcohol poisoning. I don't know how much you need for alcohol poisoning, but that would give you alcohol poisoning.
I'm going to ask Rock. Hold on.
Trent, it's like the officer pulls you over. Officer, I only had one beer. I didn't even finish it.
I didn't even finish it. Officer, it was the strangest thing. I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I thought it said 7.5. I didn't realize it was 75.
Oh, man.
That's me a chug. That's me a nut, man. Look at that warning label, guys. That is impressive.
It's 750 milliliters?
This is 330.
Okay. What would happen?
25%.
Guys, don't. Here, I'll share my screen with you.
JJ, get your butt in here. Let's get you on.
Just don't judge my. I don't know what I have over here on my history. Let me just figure it out real quick. Okay, Samsung electric dryer. This was an argument with my wife. What's more writing? Harry Potter versus Stranger Things. It was absolutely Harry Potter all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, nothing to see over here.
Guys, I can't drink it on the show today either because I'm doing Sober March, so we got to wait till April. But I thought it was going to take a lot longer. It came from the UK. I think they must have some here stored, and they just ship it there because, man, I ordered it and it came like 4 days. I was like, how the hell?
Why is the first auto population on here? What would happen if you ate poop?
You ate poop?
Yeah. What would happen if you chug? Wait, that's just one. If you chug 330 milliliters
at 75% alcohol, and your weight is only 170
of a 75% ABV
JJ
beer. I have to put danger quotes around beer because this is not a beer.
Quotes. What's the strongest beer you've ever had, JJ?
Anyway,
I honestly have no idea. Beer?
170.
Kind of nothing crazy.
Pounds.
What do you think? What do you think of that one? 75%.
That's crazy.
That's nuts, right? We should do a 12-hour stream together. And
I wasn't on the screen anyway. I wasn't on the screen anyways, and I was telling you guys to never mind my my history over here. Anyways.
You just get wrapped up, JJ? I saw you jumping on. I was running late, though.
Yes, I did.
Nice, man. How long did you run for?
112 minutes, whatever that is, hour and a half.
You savage, JJ. I did 30 minutes yesterday.
Nice.
It was a quick stream. JJ.
I've been thinking about doing shorter ones on days where it's not really popping, but I can't. I just get sidetracked, man.
I usually want to have done a shorter one, but right before I got online, I was trying to hang out with my son, and I asked Grok to help me find the Halo 3 custom games back when I was a kid, and it gave me like a spreadsheet of all of them. I'm like, oh my gosh! So have you ever played the custom games?
I don't think so. No.
Oh,
I
dude,
very briefly played Halo 3.
Okay, so and there's one of the custom games. They take all the concrete barriers in the forge. You're able to make your own map,
Mm-hmm.
And somebody took them, they stacked them sideways, and you stand in this tower in the middle of this canyon, and this one guy, it's picked random below, and they set all these gravity lifts aimed directly at the tower that you just smash it, and it launches in the tower and it breaks it. It's called Jenga, and the Jenga tower starts falling, but all the guys spawn on that little tower, and you all trying to not fall to your death. While someone's slinging stuff at you? Oh, it's great.
Here you go. Chugging a 330 milliliter of 75% ABV liquid would deliver approximately 195 grams of pure alcohol, guys, into your system, equivalent to about 14 standard drinks consumed all at once.
Oh my god!
For a 170-pound person, this would result in a peak blood alcohol concentration of roughly 0.37%.
Gosh.
And if you're guys, 37% of his blood would be alcohol. If you're male, or 0.46 if you're female. Assuming rapid absorption and no prior tolerance, calculations based on the Widmark formula, whatever that is, using distribution ratios of 0.68. This looks like we're pulling Fibonacci levels here. And 0.55 for women. At these levels, you'd likely experience immediate burning in your mouth, throat, and stomach from the high alcohol concentration, followed quickly by severe intoxication. Effects would include profound confusion, disorientation, nausea, vomiting, loss of coordination, and blackouts. As BAC climbs into the 0.3 to 0.4 range, you'd face alcohol poisoning with symptoms like irregular breathing, stupor, unconsciousness, and high risk of coma out of respiratory failure. Above 0.35, death becomes a real possibility due to suppression of vital functions like heartbeat and breathing, especially without medical intervention. Factors like an empty stomach, lack of food, or no tolerance could make it even worse. I'm sorry, I know Grok is smart, but like there's no amount of food in your stomach that I think is going to cushion 75%.
I know, right? Well, even still, what happens if you drank it with a Red Bull so it goes through your body quicker? Guys,
bro,
we don't do financial advice, but we also don't do drinking advice. Do not do this.
Yes. Do not. While I have Grok up, I don't know why we haven't thought of this before, guys. I have Super Grok, so I'm just for shits and giggles.
Ask Super Grok what the price of Bitcoin's going to be today.
No, I'm gonna say, what is a better?
You don't have your green screen up, JJ.
Investment.
Yeah, I do. The light's off. I actually have a black over it.
No, you don't. It's not on. I don't believe you.
Or Pepe.
I'm working on a computer.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could, if you throw it out, I'll probably find it.
Oh, I'd never throw it out. I have a closet full of them.
Oh, that's what I forgot. You're a hoarder like me.
Yeah, the price of RAM went up. I feel vindicated.
Yeah, especially silver and gold going up. You're about to pull some of that RAM and throw it in some solution.
Dude, RAM is expensive now because of all the AI stuff.
Yeah, I remember my dad found a whole bunch of it in the garbage.
That's awesome. I love that I just said I'm working on a computer. I opened the computer and then I proceeded to drink directly over the computer.
It's fine.
That's like the one thing that you're not supposed to do.
Well, you have a whole bunch in the closet. You said you had spares.
That's true. This one is broken as well.
Yeah. Where'd you get that one from work?
Yeah, it's my boss's dad's.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Trent, did you hear that ADA sucks because Pi was listed on Coinbase and so Pi is shooting through the roof?
Hey.
This would be a good time to launch that pre-record.
We've been telling, yes. Tomorrow, for sure.
That's what she said.
We've been telling Pepe, Vision Pulse, whatever you want to call him, that we'd rather buy Pi than Pepe. Where's he at today? Come on, man. Okay, so Cardano versus Pepe. What's the better buy? ADA is the native cryptocurrency of the Cardano blockchain. Blah blah. We all understand this. Okay, I'm gonna skip down. Okay, both are volatile assets in the crypto market, but they cater to different investment profiles. ADA for those seeking fundamentals and the ecosystem growth. Pepe for high-risk gamblers chasing meme-driven pumps. Based on the current data from early 2026, ADA appears as a stronger overall investment due to its established network, developer activity, and lower relative risk. Pepe offers higher potential upside in percentage terms, but with extreme volatility and no underlying value due to its long term, or to sustain its long term. Here's a data-driven comparison using recent market figures and predictions. So got price, 24-hour change, trading volume. So Cardano has the higher volume. You see, Homeboy always comes in here and says that Pepe has higher volume. It doesn't. Which we've pulled up.
Probably depends on what exchange you look at. That's very easy to cherry pick if you're not looking at CoinMarketCap overall.
Yeah.
Right. The last time he said that, we pulled up CoinMarketCap. It wasn't. There was no comparison.
Hey, here's Pepe. Pepe's in here right now. He's
no, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Pepe, what's up with PieCoin today, man? Let us know what's going on with Pi. We've been telling you, I'd rather buy Pi than Pepe. And T-Square, what happened with Pi today?
I'm just wondering why you're wearing a Kansas City shirt when you live in California. I guess you should go Google it.
Because it goes with my Great Wall of Taylor. So
I don't think so. I don't think so. Did you see that, JJ? We made a Gurgle shirt for you.
No, where?
Yeah, it's in the merch store.
Oh, dude, I'm buying that. Are you kidding me?
It was a meme right away. My wife, she was like, "Did you say gurgle?" I was like, "Yeah."
Share this tab instead.
I won't be able to live it down now.
I'll show it to you right now.
Did you pass it, or was that it? No.
No.
You guys gotta link your merch store in your damn description.
Oh man, yes, I got you right now.
I think you passed it. Maybe I'm going crazy. You did pass it.
You guys need more merch.
It's page 1, Trent.
Oh, okay.
No, you scrolled too fast. It was on the left side.
There we go.
I told you.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. We should put a gurgle, and then we'll put a snack coin in there, or night token, or whatever.
You can throw yourself up while I link the store in the description.
I'm gonna link you in the description. Where were we at? I was talking about.
Well, we were just clowning Pepe. Oh, where were you at? I don't know.
Yeah,
I came in and
jumped in. I was on CoinGlass.
I jumped in and just derailed you is what I did.
No, it's okay. I was hoping you did. I had to go poop, so it's all better now. So what are we looking at? Bitcoin, very small inflows today. Ethereum, only 53 milli. Well, actually, Ethereum did better than Bitcoin today. Well, look at that.
Hey,
Fidelity holy cow, Fidelity bought 52 million. That is wild. They're upset at Tom Lee.
Sub number 712.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, 712. Solana had 4 million XRPs, but actually getting dumped on the ETFs lately, especially because I think people are worried about the Clarity Act and the stable coins coming against XRP army. Did you see, Trent, that Tom Lee is on track to buy 5% here real soon on Ethereum? What do you think about Ethereum, JJ?
I like Ethereum. Not a big Vitalik guy. I think Vitalik regularly copies everything that Cardano gets done. A year later, Vitalik in an ETH development is a year behind Charles and Cardano, and it's weird. It's I feel like saying that is very petty and stupid, and I thought it was at first because Charles pointed that out a couple of times. I'm like, he's being Charles, and then I started to notice it. Every single thing that Cardano does give it like 6 to 8 months, and Vitalik will be like, I think we should switch to proof of stake.
Yeah.
We should look into privacy. We should switch to this. We should do that. That thing that Charles Hoskinson's did, completely unrelated, but we should do the same thing.
Even decentralized governance, Vitalik.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. Literally everything. Every single update. You can look at it and be like, oh, Cardano did this like a couple months ago.
But the funny thing is, it would take Ethereum a millennia to replicate.
They have scaling problems. I think Ethereum just needs to fork at this point. I do. I think that they know that too. I think that that's why Vitalik he kind of rolled back on L2s. Like he kind of threw them under the bus. And then he said some crazy stuff today. What did he say? It's a great quote. I was like, what does he not? And he's been selling ETH, by the way, which he historically does near the bottom. So that's, I guess, the only really hopeful thing that we have.
I thought he sold a whole bunch to the top.
He's been selling a lot. Like past month, he's been selling a ton. He was quoted 11 hours ago. Cointelegraph posted, Vitalik, Ethereum's most fundamental use case is a public bulletin board. A publicly writable and readable place where people can post data for secure online voting, certificate revocation, and coordination. And I was like, that's like a really nice compliment for like, I don't know. It's a backhanded compliment. That's like being like, dude, your car makes a really good house. Really good shelter for when you're homeless.
Trent, I was thinking about shorting Lynn. I was actually kind of peeved at myself because we were looking at it when this happened and she started waking up. I'm like, oh, maybe it's making its next leg up. And I looked away. I've been trying to short it, and it literally just dumped all of it. It dumped 75%. It was at 51 cents, and it dumped down to 14 cents. And I was like, oh, I feel so hurt right now. I knew the short was coming in. I thought that leg, that manipulation to the upside was it coming down to the downside. And now we do get a little bit of a trigger wave on actually a lot of time frames, but the 1 hour, it's lower high, well below the 200. Money flow's coming down. VWAP still below. The 4 hour, we are at the VWAP is above. There's a little bit of curvature, but I think it's getting rejection off the 21 and 50. That's what it looks like. Same with the 12 hour, real gradual, nice money flow leaving. We did get some crazy spike up. I mean, we did get crazy spike down. This makes me think of October 10th, to be honest with you. Like we shot down and instantly bought all the way back up. And everybody's like, okay, it's okay. It was a fluke. But then it just slowly trickled down. And we never really came back. And then we go into the daily time frame. Daily time frame, actually, it's not as clear. The data is not as clear. So I'd probably lean more on the 12 hour. 2 day though, you got the momentum coming down to downside strength, VWAP, money flow. I mean, that's a fat wick though, straight to the 50 moving average. And now it's back over here because we're using the hike and sheet candles. I think it'll probably still kind of stay there. It'll go down.
Hey, if anyone isn't already subscribed to JJ, by the way, you can find him over there at JJ's Cryptic Corner on YouTube. So there you go.
It's also in his name too. If you didn't realize what his name is, if you YouTube his name, you'll find him too. He talks about computers and snack and love in all the right places. If you don't know what that means, just go Google it. We'll figure it out real quick. No affiliation to the Blockchain Brew channel in any sort of capacity. That's just something we just figured out the other day what Google is. Thanks to the genius here on the channel. But let's take a look at Bitcoin, Trent. Are we bullish or bearish?
We're going to have to find out. I'm still bearish.
You know what's really interesting, Trent, on Bitcoin? We were looking at this yesterday because CoinGlass finally got its base fixed. And we were talking about the liquidity. Look at the liquidity on the 24-hour. We were thinking we actually might come back down to get this liquidity. We knew where to come get this liquidity, but there was some above us. And we had more below us. And I was like, I don't know, man. But, dude, I said 73,000, 7,200, like right in the sweet pocket right here where we kind of stop. We didn't quite get there on that squeeze, but man, if you look below us, holy cow, we have so many longs. I think we're back on. It is sad and scary to see. I'm going to look at the 3-day time frame. Just Trent, look at that 3-day. It's screaming to come back down to 68. Just absolutely screaming a montage of excitement to go to the downside. I don't know about you, but that just does not look great. Even on the candles right now, they're coming down pretty fat dumpage on the candles.
Yeah, I definitely got some stuff to show you too.
No, it's okay, Trent.
Let me see.
So we're coming into Bitcoin then, Trent. So I'll give you my quick one ops, and then I'll let you take it away. JJ is bullish. He's never bearish. He takes the script right out of George's book. Bitcoin go up.
That's actually true.
Yeah,
that is true. I mean, over any time, any 10-year time frame, Bitcoin will be in profit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. 1 hour time frame, looking a little bit double toppy, kind of getting a little oversold in that area we're talking about. 4 hours still shows momentum. 4 hours still looks good. We're above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, so well, maybe we'll get a little bit more squeeze in there, guys. Maybe we'll hit that 72, 73 level. Are we bearish? Yeah, I think we're gonna come back down to that liquidity for sure. For sure. The daily time frame makes me a little nervous. Hitting that 50-day moving average doesn't generally break through it, but man, that 2-day that doesn't look half bad though. 3-day doesn't look half bad. 5-day doesn't really know what it's doing. It's still kind of like walking around with the kid at the park without a parent trying to figure out where they went. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Have you ever been that kid, Trent?
I can't say I have.
I was with my parents one time at the fair. I don't know if you guys, JJ, do you have fairs in Michigan? What about you, Trent, in California?
Do I do what in California?
You guys have a fair?
Oh yeah. The LA County Fair, the Orange County Fair, yeah.
I didn't think they had fairs in Michigan.
But, of course they have fairs in Michigan.
Well, you don't know that.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. I was getting.
It's okay. You didn't miss anything.
Taco Bell delivery.
Taco Bell delivery.
I don't even know what it is. It's a surprise. I gotta see. I'm gonna reveal it.
Just say yes. If you trust me, you should say yes.
Let's see what's in the bag.
There's McDonald's in the Taco Bell bag. And Taco Bell, okay.
Taco Bell. We call it Taco Smelly here, or Taco Hell. Dude, it's all about the soft tacos, man. That stuff's the jam. The vegetarian fake meat that they can't sell at the grocery store with some slapped with some shredded lettuce and some cheese to cover it up and flavor. Oh,
I don't know what it is. So
they say that there's human meat in McDonald's burgers.
Burrito Supreme.
I don't know. I've seen the pink stuff come out of the cans.
Yeah.
You seen the pink stuff come out of the tubes?
Oh.
Yeah, it's like pink foam.
I don't know.
So I was going with the story, Trent. Yeah, one time we were at the fair, and I was staring at electric scooters, and then I turned around, and my parents just walked off without me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" This is like in the '90s, bro. There's no phones. It's like, I still got my parents' phone number. It's 425 ... Because I'm not gonna say it on the show because then everybody will be calling my parents, but maybe not. But my dad would be like, "Damn scammers, keep calling me." It's not the same phone number since the back in the day. I seen Costco, JJ. Do you guys have Costco in Michigan?
Yeah, I've been to one once, and I hated it.
They were selling, the rotary phones.
Mm-hmm.
You could buy those right now at Costco, and they Bluetooth to your phone. So it's like when you ring, it rings from there, and then you can rotary call people. Mm-hmm. I'm almost kind of want to get one just because it'll help me remember phone numbers again, because it's like something that I don't do. I mean, how many phone numbers do you remember, JJ?
I remember my mom's, my stepbrothers, my stepdad's, mine, and my fiance's.
That's like a decent amount.
I know my wife's, I know my wife's sisters because it's one digit off my wife's. I don't mean it like that.
She's not my
Couldn't help myself.
Naked Pocket 72840. You know it, Jolenberg.
I know. I know my mom's, my dad's. I know the landline to my childhood house growing up.
Yeah, I remember 2 of my home phone numbers growing up, and I remember both my parents' and my wife. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I don't even know my own number.
The only reason I remember my stepbrothers, my moms and my stepdads have been the same since I was a kid. And my stepbrother is still on their plan. Or maybe he transferred his number. He might have transferred his number, but it's like one digit off from my mom and my stepdad. So,
well, guys, Jolenberg says that the naked POC, not to be confused
with the closed
POC, that the naked POC is $72,840. If I understand this correctly, I think that the naked point of control is like the point of control from the previous range. If I understand that right, like that the point of control is the point of control in the current visible range that you're in, but the naked POC, I don't know. Anyways, it is supposedly the area that hasn't been the area that the price is not revisited in the previous range. Hey, Jolenberg says correct. Now I reward myself with a sip of beer for being correct. Okay, so he says, and they do like to close them for sure. That's
Mike muted, Trent. You say that again in fewer words so I can keep track of what you said because I'm homeschooled.
Basically, it's the point of control from the previous range that the price is not revisited yet. And Jolenberg is saying that they do, charts do like to close that previous POC. And I'm going to say, yeah, that's very much possible. If you look at the 4-hour chart, you can make a case for that. I mean, the Stokes have a little bit more room to go. If you look at take profit number 1 here on the 4-hour chart, I mean, you've got $73,591. That can definitely happen. No reason why it can't. But by the time we do this and go up into that area, like the stochastic RSI would be very overbought at that point on the 4-hour, and it would be very overbought on the daily at that point, right? Money flow also would not be enough to turn money flow into the green. And furthermore, like this trend line that is being very well respected right now. Remember, guys, I draw these lines over top of Lux Algo lines, right? I lock them in because the lines disappear later, and I like to have the lines locked in. Right now, the 2 lines that are not disappeared are this one right here and this one up here. Okay. But I like to lock in some previous ones. So that's where this one comes from. And this one has been very well respected. Like we tweezer topped off of it right here. And man, we had a nasty rejection from that. So far, we're putting in a lower high, Let me get rid of this arrow right here. So far, we're wicking up to it again, still below the level of the trend catcher, and we're leaving a long upper wick on the daily up here again. I mean, unless Bitcoin closes the daily candle tomorrow and fills in this wick, I mean, look at this. You have this cluster of wicks, which is really like a big tweezer top. And you have this cluster of wicks up here as the price is trying to punch up toward that upper trend line, and it seems to be failing at it every time. That's why I've been titling the show all week long, Bitcoin failing at 70K. And then it'll be Bitcoin failing at 70K again. And it's like, no, guys, really this time, Bitcoin failing at 70K. Like, that's been my titles for the show all week. Because until proven otherwise, that's what I'm going to assume, is that this breakout above the 2021 all-time high of $69,000 is failing. Even though we spend some like time flirting above that, like we are right now, even still, we're not holding above it with any conviction. I mean, if you took a line and you drew it straight through, you put it at 69.4, and you put it straight through all this price action. I mean, look at how much is above it versus how much is under it, right? It doesn't seem strong yet. And the fact that we're wicking off of this upper trend, I mean, like I said, Bitcoin would have to close bullish tomorrow for me to not think that this is a lower high, a cluster of tweezer tops that are all failing. This means that the bears are selling the pump, right? This means that the bears are selling the pump with force. That's what all these wicks mean. And lower high, cluster of tweezer tops, failing at a trend line, not just at a trend line, but also at the Lux Algo trend catcher, with stochastics inching back into overbought territory. All of that tells me if I'm a betting man, we're failing this. Now, if we go to 72, and I don't know, maybe we leave a wick above this line, above this trend line, and then we come back under. I mean, that's still a failure. That's still ultimately failing the trend line. So that's my assessment of Bitcoin right now. What do you guys think?
I'm actually mostly paying attention to the news rather than the charts, just because of the geopolitical conflict and all the crazy oil FUD has a lot of people spooked.
What's that telling you?
Personally, it's just telling me to hold on to my butt,
JJ,
and plan accordingly. I got dry powder ready in case we go lower, and I'm very closely watching the private credit market right now, because that's the cracks in the private credit market are what led to 2008. Yeah. And 2008 is what inspired Satoshi to create Bitcoin. So I'm kind of on the edge of my seat waiting for that to potentially turn into something.
What'd you think of the Ayatollah cardboard cutout that they did?
Dude, I've been cracking up at all the memes.
And then Trump,
did you see
Trump did one in the White House?
Mm-mm.
He's like every Ayatollah visited, and he pulls out the curtain. It's the cardboard cutout.
Oh, dude, the memes are amazing. This has been, I don't remember when I said it, but I've talked about it on stream. This has been the first like proper meme presidency, and it's been pretty entertaining.
It's been so entertaining, man. I've been dying, dude. I've been laughing. I shouldn't make a joke about dying with any told that, but I've been cracking up.
Dude, I like the Babylon Bee posts are really funny, and then there was one. It was like the White House in shambles after seeing the Iran manufacturing infinite Ayatollahs, and it was just a cardboard factory or something. It was so funny, dude. And they were just printing a bunch of cardboard flats.
The regime's still here.
It was so funny, dude. The memes are primo.
This is just a personal answer, JJ. I'm not here to judge it or anything. But do you believe in the Bible?
I don't believe any specific religion.
Okay.
But I do believe that there's a higher
Joe Rogan.
I do believe that there's a higher power.
Yeah, just because a lot of people who find humor in the Babylon Bee, well, I mean, it's funny no matter who you are, I think. But a lot of people who find humor in the Babylon Bee have like probably some kind of evangelical background because the Babylon Bee writes a lot of satire about things in the evangelical church, and even hence the name Babylon Bee. Alludes to that, But anyways, that's what made me ask.
Okay.
Yeah. But what do you think? What do you think, T Square, about my Lux Algo trend line up here?
I'm conflicted, to be honest with you. Like, the 2-day and 3-day still look promising to me. The 5-day still looks promising, but there's so much liquidity below us. I can't see us not coming down and get that liquidity. Short term, like what Jolenberg said, 73K is what I said 2 days ago. I think we're gonna probably retrace a little bit, to be honest with you. We're a slow grind up, go down, slow grind up, we're going down. And that's just kind of how I view it, man. I mean, the whole market kind of slightly bearish. Everything looks kind of good today, but we're coming into a low liquidity Friday. We got what JJ says, news. I don't know if you guys have noticed, primarily when Trump does something, he does it like on a Friday. It leads to the weekend and the market's closed.
And he lets everything cool off on the weekend. It's kind of smart, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah, and so, we're coming into a freaking Friday, but the problem is that crypto doesn't close. So we're all like, whoa! In my whole portfolio. I know I was laughing because they were like freaking out about the whole market's going up and down. I'm like, wait till, like, we're used to this stuff. Like, they're all about 5%. I'm like, hey, you ever been all in on something and then you wake up and it's down 99% and you sell it and then you look back and it's up 99%. You're like, son of a mother truck, and if I just held it, that would be fine.
Dude, it's funny how quick the entire stock market turned into like a meme coin.
Yeah, they were throwing paper at the wall. I'm like, guys, chill. It's 5%. It's okay. That's daily for the Bitcoin. Bitcoin moves $2,000.
What do you guys think it would take to have another Great Depression? Like, you hear the stories about people just losing everything in the stock market crash. And
I think I've been genuinely like really contemplating about this for like a week or two because of the private credit situation. And all the oil FUD, like the oil FUD is crazy right now. But I don't know if it would ever happen. I think that they would just print. I think they would print because it's a lot easier to deal with inflation. Inflation is like putting a very, very long fuse on a depression. Yeah. So it's a lot easier to deal with like a flu versus like losing your leg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Losing your leg is the depression. The flu is inflation. So they're like, well, instead of everyone losing their house and like the population 25% being unemployed, we're just gonna print a shit ton of money.
What do you think about Trump saying that he expects the Iran war to be over by the first couple of weeks of April? I think he was actually aiming for April 1st, which is originally when Ayatollah was signed into the regime.
If he said April 1st, we have to assume that is...
I would assume that April 1st is going to be the worst day in the market because that's also... Or actually, I'm sorry, April 2nd, because that's the anniversary of Liquidation Day that they called Liberation Day, where they did the Liberation Day tariffs. So
Oh yeah. Was that when Bitcoin went down to 74K last year?
If you go actually to the Coinbase Bitcoin chart, the Coinbase Bitcoin tether chart, Bitcoin USDT on Coinbase.
You don't happen to have your chart on the screen, do you, JJ? Or do you have your computer in your hands?
I do not have a computer in my hands. I can share my screen.
Yeah, it's a taco. He was complaining about water over his computer, but now what's really worse is that taco over the computer. That's taco hell over the computer. Unwrapping that mystery. Good luck with that. Some guy's gonna get this. He's gonna give his boss his computer back. He's gonna be like, "It smells like Taco Bell." Or whatever the fan goes, it's gonna be blowing that taco ripped into the air.
Gone. It went from like really good
add JJ to the screen,
market.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, add JJ to the screen, Trent.
Got you.
Right here. That's Liberation Day. It was right there. And
that
then,
looks like a good day, though.
Look at the volume. Really good. And then gone. Flat.
That's true.
Ever since then. So the tariffs added, I think, too much uncertainty. And then September, October, Bitcoin all-time high. Really cool. Great. Awesome. And then October 10th happened and everything got even worse.
I think that without the tariffs, good night, Calvin. I think that without the tariffs, the market would have done exactly what we were all hoping it was going to do this cycle.
Yeah.
Altcoins and everything.
Looking for a specific chart. Is it?
So what you're saying is now, Trent, you think that altcoins are going to be a super cycle next cycle.
So this is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I don't know about the fractal. I don't know how I feel about the fractal still, but just measuring the pullback from the 2018-2019 bear was 84%, and then 2021-2022 was 71%. So if you take that, that's 13% difference. 71 minus 13 is 58. 58% pullback from our Pico top is approximately 51,500.
Right.
That's what I'm looking at. And if you line that up with literally the exact copy paste fractal, it's that pullback. So yeah. I'm wondering, and I don't know if it's going to play out perfectly, but if we do pull back, I'm assuming it's going to look something like that. And then we're eventually going to climb out of it and have some fun.
That's kind of what I think too. Like a little bit lower.
I would really like it if this happened a lot faster and we started climbing up and got above 90K before September, because I don't want Ben Cowan to be right. And that would make me happy.
Is it Cowan or Cohen?
Cowan.
It depends on where you live. I'm a Midwesterner, so it's Cowan.
Yeah, that was some good charting, JJ. That's what I've been saying for a while now, is that, with diminished returns, diminished losses, right? You should expect Bitcoin to have about a 60% pullback. And, I've been calling for 48K bottom, but for other reasons as well. It ends up being something like 54K ends up being the bottom of the big bull flag that took all of 2024 to build. And then you have Wix going down to 48K. So that's why the range that I've been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks now is 48K to 54K bottom, somewhere in there. So.
My favorite so far, my favorite idea is if we don't get like a 60+% pullback, if we stick around like 40 or 50%, then no one's going to know if this is like just a bear trend retest in a bull market, or if we actually experience just like a shorter bear market. Yeah. Everyone's going to be arguing about that.
Yeah. Which, bro, you were on the show like in July of last year, and I was saying that the 4-year cycle argument is not going to die. The first time I said that was when you were on the show with us, and I remember saying, like, that argument is not going to die because people are still going to have
semantics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They're going to be able to move the goalpost a little bit and be like, well, it's just, history doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. They're going to make all those arguments. Did I show you guys my Ben Cowan smear campaign?
No.
Okay, so he made a bunch of videos last bull market about his whole extended cycle diminishing returns, which I always thought made a ton of sense. I still think it makes sense.
Right.
The problem I have is when he did all of that, he insisted that the 4-year cycle didn't exist and never existed. And he specifically says in a bunch of those videos that the 4-year cycle only ever played out one time, and it's just recency bias. Here, I actually have it. I'm gonna tag you guys in it on X. You guys can pull it up.
Oh yeah.
I would mute it right towards the end, or just mute the whole thing. Just play the damn video, mute the whole thing, because there's music at the end that you get copyright strike for. All right, I tagged you on X. Play like here. I'll listen to it myself. I'll tell you when to mute it. Mute it right before the 1 minute mark. Mute it. Because it just plays music after that part.
Right around the 1 minute mark, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me turn the music down. T-Square, mine has a history of not playing the volume, you know what I mean? We'll find out though. You know, I also don't care if I get a copyright.
Yeah, you can splice it out afterwards.
Yeah, I'll just clip it out. I don't care.
Okay.
I had to do that last week anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is a very common misconception, in my opinion, that the cycles are 4 years. In fact, the only 4-year cycle was the last market cycle. And so you could argue that there's some recency bias for people thinking that Bitcoin has to operate on fairly well-defined 4-year cycles. I've always had a hard time believing that, considering, generally speaking, the entire market, all of market participants can't just know when the cycle peak's going to be. Markets just don't work like that, right? I mean, a lot of people miss it. And so if the idea is everyone sells their Bitcoin in December, it's more or less not going to happen, because what ends up happening is people front run it. And so we never reach those crazy valuations that we once saw. So all those predictions that you saw earlier this year, calling for 100K Bitcoin, 200K, 300K Bitcoin by the end of the year, they're just falling by the wayside. And now people are kicking the can down the road in terms of their predictions. But look, lengthening cycles, the evidence for it has been there for years.
All the posts of him talking about 4-year cycle doesn't exist. And now suddenly it's every single cycle has been 4-year cycle. And he's also calling for the October bottom, which I don't know if you guys saw that 4chan post. That guy that perfectly nailed the top. He's the first one that called the October bottom. So everyone's just kind of plagiarizing off that guy now. They're like, October 6th is going to be the exact bottom. Like, they just made that up. But it was actually that anonymous 4chan post from like 2023.
So Callan is calling for an October bottom.
Yes.
That would be a 4-year cycle.
Yes.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
I don't understand why he thinks it doesn't exist, but
no. So that video that was playing was from last bull market. That was from 4 years ago. So 4 years ago, he insisted. He said, "There's no 4-year cycle. There's never been a 4-year cycle. There's only ever been one 4-year Bitcoin cycle. That was the last one. There never will be another one. You cannot call the exact tops and bottoms."
Got you.
And then today, or in December, he was like, "Every single cycle has been precisely 4 years, and the exact bottom is going to be in October," which is just plagiarizing that 4chan post. And people pay for this guy's group. He blocked me. He blocked me on X, literally just for being like, "Oh, look at this funny Ben Cowan thing where he said 4-year cycles didn't exist."
He is smart, though. You gotta
He's a smart guy. He is. He's very smart, and he crafts like charts. He's like an astrophysicist or something.
Right.
He's a smart guy.
Doesn't he have a PhD?
He's kind of a dick.
Yeah, I agree with that. Doesn't he have a PhD?
Probably. If you told me he had a PhD, I would believe you, 100%.
It's a PhD in mathematics or statistics or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. Vision Pulse says pen is broke.
He also missed this whole entire run up. He insisted that that Bitcoin was going to go into it was just like a dead cat bounce or something like that.
I
think T-Square is muted.
I
don't think he realizes.
Oh yeah. T-Square, unmute yourself, man.
He's probably been talking this whole time.
It's okay.
Hey, T-Square, what do you see? Tell us what you see.
Me? I have my eyes on. I was asking JJ if you've seen my eyes.
I do.
But what do you see through your eyes?
I see you. It's like wearing glasses, Trent. You can't tell, but I have pupils.
Eyeballs.
Yeah. How do you think I chart?
Dude, that was so funny when you were like, I'm going to keep my eye on this chart and keep my eye on this chart.
You look over here and I look over there. We should make a pre-record, Trent. I'll be wearing these the entire time. I'll be totally serious. We'll have to make it totally serious. Yeah, there's something like a loose connection or something when I'm down below, and I don't know what it is. I kick something, it keeps muting my mic, but it doesn't appear on my screen. It's not on this, the little mic right there.
Yeah.
But
how you guys feeling?
I gotta go because I gotta go to sleep and get up earlier tomorrow.
Yeah.
But JJ doesn't sleep, so he's probably fine.
You want to thank our audience and sign us off?
No. We'll let JJ. Well, I want JJ to do it. No, you think.
Subscribe to JJ's Cryptic Corner. Buy Taco Bell and drink beer.
Not 75% though. Hey, thanks, Calvin. Thanks, Pepe. Thank you, Jolenberg. Thank you, Trent. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, GT. Thank you, Banana Republic. Thank you, I Hate CCP. Stay blessed. Be blessed. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully.
We'll probably earlier. It's Friday.
Oh, yeah. It's Friday. I forgot. Yeah. We'll go live at the same time JJ is going live. All right. Peace. Competition is real. Have you ever seen healthy competition? It is real. Winnie Hut Juniors